But I believe Aang can save the world.
Being chased by a homicidal Fire Nation princess and spending most of yesterday stuck in a hole is the life to you?
No, not that stuff. This. Sailing through the clouds, blue skies, wind in my hair.
I'll enjoy the wind in my hair when the Fire Nation decides they've got better things to do than chase us halfway across the country.
Toph, you don't have to be so pessimistic. You could choose to actually relax once in a while.
I'm not pessimistic, I'm realistic. Ignoring the fact that we're the Fire Nation's most wanted doesn't make it go away. Aang still learned both earth and waterbending. The only difference is when I taught him, he learned earthbending in a day. It took him, a couple weeks to learn waterbending?
Aang, I wasn't as soft as a croco kitten when I taught you waterbending, was I? I was a good teacher.
Of course you were. But, well...
But what?
Toph's right about your approach to teaching bending being different from hers. It's not a bad thing. I like that you're as soft as a croco kitten. You don't have to be as tough as Toph. It's okay.
So why does it feel like it's not okay?
Whoa! Everyone hold on! We're going up!
What?
Katara!
No yelling. That's a good idea.
You think?
Now we know where those chunks of flaming rock came from. Uh-oh. Hello?
It's the Avatar!
No, I'm not. This arrow is just a weird birthmark.
For the honor of the Fire Lord and in the name of Lord Ozai, I arrest you, Avatar.
Let's go find Katara.
Okay, fire's out. Now can we go find my sister?
You may escape today, but tomorrow the Fire Nation will find you. We'll never stop until the world is safe from your malice, Avatar.
Yeah.
What malice? What did I ever do to you?
You know what you did. You and the Air Nomads. You were plotting to take over the world. That's why the Fire Nation had to stop you.
You can't believe that.
It's the truth.
It's a lie.
So prove it.
Definitely keeping people in so the Fire Nation can take what little they have.
You there. What are you doing skulking outside the village?
I was just going for a walk.
No one is allowed outside the village without an escort. You should know that. Go inside immediately.
Of course, I'll
Wait,
go.
why are you wearing Water Tribe clothing? There aren't any in this village. You're coming in for questioning.
You don't want to fight me. I know how to defend myself.
I noticed. You did a very good job of defending yourself from the Fire Nation soldier.
You saw. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
I suppose it was just a coincidence that ice happened to leap from the river and knock that soldier out. It wasn't waterbending, just a coincidence.
Yes, a coincidence.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm the captain of a ship that's about to sail downriver, and I need a waterbender for the journey. But since you aren't one, I'll have to keep looking.
You're going downriver? Away from the Fire Nation soldiers?
I am. And there's a passage on my ship available to any waterbender that wants it.
If I was a waterbender, what would I have to do to earn that spot on your ship? You don't look like someone who gives things away for free.
I need some extra help in case the trip gets a little hot. These things can happen with the Fire Nation throwing their weight around.
I am a waterbender. Take me downriver and I'll make sure your trip goes smoothly.
Wonderful. I'm sure you wouldn't mind a quick demonstration of your abilities.
She hit me right in the face. Hooray!
My name is Jiang, and my ship is called the Flying Wolf Bat. What should I call you, my young waterbender friend?
Katara.
Forgive my testing of your abilities. We hired someone else who claimed to be a waterbender, but he turned out to be a fraud. I was a little... upset.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. He's perfectly fine.
I want to talk to him. I want to see if I can change his mind.
Why? He's a Fire Nation soldier. He'd turn us over to his Fire Lord without a second
The
thought.
Fire Lord wasn't content with wiping out the air nomads. He also spread lies that we had a secret army, that we were a threat to the entire world. I can't believe people think these lies are the truth, but they do. He does. I have to tell him he's wrong. Even if I only change one mind in the Fire Nation, isn't that worth doing?
Of course it is, but
I know Katara's lost, and we have to look for her. We don't have time for this, I know.
no. I was going to say, this guy's clearly an idiot. You sure you want to try talking to him?
I say we just leave this guy behind. His army buddies will find him sooner or later.
I'm going to tell him the truth. Surely he'll change his mind about the Airbenders. He has to. Flameo, my good hot man. I know we've met under difficult circumstances, but that's no reason not to get to know each other. Let me help you with that.
Get away from me with your demon air powers,
I
Avatar.
won't hurt you. It's just airbending. It's part of the balance of our world.
I know all about the dark abilities you airbenders had. How you could suck a man's breath out of his body. How you had an army of winged people, ready to attack anyone who threatened you.
The air nomads were peaceful monks. We never had an army. We don't even eat meat. And we can't fly. We can only glide with the help of our gliders.
And where's your glider now, Avatar?
It's with my flying bison.
Ha! There, you admit it. You have an animal that flies. Now, if the Fire Nation hadn't stopped you, you'd have conquered every nation in the world from the backs of your winged beasts.
What? That's crazy. Who told you that?
My cousin, who got it from his sister, who got it from a roommate who read it on a poster in some town out west.
And you didn't think that something written on a poster might be untrue?
Why would the Fire Nation write untrue things on a poster? They cost a fortune to print.
Sorry, Twinkle Toes.
He's not changing his mind about the air nomads because of a poster.
That's rough, little buddy.
No more Kid and Katara. Gotta be tough. What would Toph do? Be tough like Toph. Be tough like Toph.
Ew. Don't waterbenders have any manners?
I guess that worked. Kind of. Why are we stopping here?
I need to check on the cargo we'll be transporting downriver. Hello, two. I'm here to see our goods.
So you are. Come in.
Solved our little problem from earlier. Found ourselves a real waterbender.
Did you now? We don't get many waterbenders in this area. You remind me of someone. My cousin O sails on a ship not far from Crescent Island. He told me he ran into a waterbender girl with hair loops who stole a very valuable waterbending scroll from him.
Are you suggesting something?
Maybe. My cousin also said that girl thief was traveling with the Avatar.
The Avatar is no friend of mine. I'm just a waterbender looking to get out of Fire Nation territory. No questions asked.
She's one of us too. No questions. Now let's load up the cargo.
Good haul this time.
We took these off a patrol ship 2 weeks ago. Things have finally come down enough we can move it out of here. This war has been good for business.
The Earth Kingdom's army is stretched thin from fighting the Fire Nation. They're easy pickings for us.
Is there a reason why these boxes are marked with the Earth Kingdom army
No
seal?
questions goes both ways, Katara. You want to ride down that river? Take your own advice. Here, put this on.
What do I need an Earth Kingdom army uniform for?
Fine, one question. Disguises and deception are our best weapon, especially if we want to avoid a fight. We pose as Earth Kingdom collaborators and slip out from under the noses of the Fire Nation. We'll be miles away and counting our silver before they realize what's happened.
Okay, Aang's method of disarming friendliness didn't work. Let me try throwing some cold hard facts at this guy. Turn on the old Sokka charm.
It's worth a try, I guess.
Still throwing in my vote for leaving him behind.
My good Hawkman, even if you don't believe what Aang told you about the air nomads, we don't have to be enemies.
As long as you stand against the Fire Lord, you are my enemy.
That's the thing. We don't want to be the Fire Lord's enemies. We'd actually love to live in harmony with him and the rest of the Fire Nation.
What?
For example, isn't it a bit odd that you're Fire Nation, but you've been sent to the Earth Kingdom to occupy it?
Of course not. The Fire Nation is sharing its wealth and achievements with the rest of the world. The other nations should be honored that we're here.
Think about that for a moment. Do Earth Kingdom citizens welcome you into their homes? Did they open the gates of Ba Sing Se to the Fire Nation armies?
Well, no. Not at first.
Have you considered that maybe, just maybe, the rest of the world would also like to live in harmony with the Fire Nation, the way it did for centuries? But the Fire Lord would rather attack and dominate the world than live peacefully alongside the other nations?
No. Fire Lord, my flame burns for thee.
We've wasted enough time banging our heads against that rock. Aang, call Appa. Let's get out of here.
Yay!
I agree.
I'm free, and now you will face me once again, Avatar. There's no escape.
There she is, the flying wolf bat. What a sight. She's been in my family for generations. I grew up on this river, sailing it freely before the Fire Nation invaded.
So, your family were what? River traders?
You could say that.
Let me guess. They weren't terribly interested in the trading part. They took what they wanted from other ships and sold those goods for profit. Where I come from, there's a name for people like that. Pirates.
A good guess. I'm not ashamed of my upbringing. It made me stronger. When the Fire Nation took over this area, they commandeered every ship they could get their hands on. All except mine. I rallied my crew and we fought them off together. My crew isn't much to look at, but they're dedicated. I'll do what I must to make sure they remain free.
Even if it means stealing from your own people?
The Earth King's army aren't my people. The Earth Kingdom has abandoned those outside the walls of Ba Sing Se. We're on our own. Now, let's make fools of the Fire Nation.
Be tough. Like Toph.
Good day, sir. I trust everything is in order.
Do you have your papers?
Of course. Right here.
Yes. This looks like it's in order.
Wait!
Sir? Their papers are in order.
Stop right there. I want a closer look at that ship.
Be my guest. Now's when you might have to earn your passage, Waterbender. I hope you're ready.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
There's more at stake than your own life if we don't get that cargo downriver.
Sure, there's your crew and all the money you'll make when you sell what's in those crates.
Arrest them! We tried to take this ship earlier this year, and they resisted.
Sir?
They're Earth Kingdom pirates. Stop stabbing and arrest them!
So much for making fools of them. Waterbender, if you want to get out of here, you'll get us out of here now! Katara!
Wait!
Secure the cargo!
That girl's a waterbender. Firebenders, attack!
Leave the boxes in the water. We've got to get out of here.
I won't leave the cargo. We need it all.
Never turn your back on the Fire Nation.
Or on me.
Fine. We'll cut our losses. Everyone, pull for the river! Watch out for the Fire Nation ship! Set the boxes!
Why does it matter so much? Is selling stolen goods all you care about? Your crew is in trouble. Save them first.
Don't understand. Get out of my way.
Fine. Come on, boat. Work with me.
Get the boxes off the ship before it sinks.
What do we do with them? Surrender. You're surrounded.
Don't stand there gawking. Everyone aboard, cargo included. Thanks for the save, Katara. I knew you'd come through for us.
Glory to the Fire Nation. I won't let you escape, collaborators of the Avatar.
The Avatar. Aang must be close by.
One last time, you lot! Let's make fools of the Fire Nation.
Someday I'll have my revenge. For the Fire Nation.
This isn't contraband. This is medicine. I used to help my grand prepare these herbs all the time back at the Southern Water Tribe. You're even worse than I thought. You're going to make sick people pay for this medicine? How could you be so cruel?
As you said, Katara, I'm a pirate. And a pirate never does anything without payment. I'll make plenty of silver from what's in these crates.
Jiang! You came back! I picked these for you.
You did. Thank you, Lian. I love the color. What do you think? It's payment enough, isn't it?
What?
I told you we'd be paid in silver. The silver lily only grows in this area.
You're taking flowers as payment for the medicine?
These are my Earth Kingdom people. What sort of person would I be demanding money they didn't have as payment for curing their sick?
You'd be a pirate.
And I was for many years. Sailed the rivers, took what I wanted, sold it for profit. But that was before the Fire Nation invaded. I may be a criminal, but I'm still Earth Kingdom, and so is my crew. We swore an oath to fight the Fire Nation, at least until the war is over. We made a pact to help our people above all.
And when the war is over?
We haven't decided yet. We need to find a new ship, for one thing.
Katara!
Aang! Sokka! And Toph! It's so good to see you all.
Yeah, okay. Hugs are acceptable under the circumstances.
How did you find me?
We saw a Fire Nation ship frozen a ways upriver. We knew it had to be you. How did you get here?
First, I fought a Fire Nation soldier and knocked him out using waterbending. Then, I got trapped in a village occupied by the Fire Nation. I knew I had to escape, but how? I joined a crew of pirates, who turned out to be pretty okay people, you know, for pirates. And together, we broke through a Fire Nation blockade.
Wait, pirates? You joined a pirate crew?
They put their pirating on hold to fight the Fire Nation, so they're former pirates, but yes.
I find this very hard to believe.
Katara! We wanted to thank you for your help getting down the river. We couldn't have done it without you. We'd like to make you an honorary member of our crew.
I'm honored, Jiang. And I hope you'll consider becoming law-abiding citizens once the war is over.
Oh, we'll see about that. But it might be time for me to retire. I'm getting too old for these little adventures. If you ever get tired of fighting beside the Avatar, there's a job as a pirate waiting for you.
You were saying?
I was just saying that you're the coolest sister in the world!
Yeah, I know.